Right, Range Rover Sport, our project car, we are going to upgrade the speakers today. So we are going to go through what speakers you may have fitted in your car, and which are these 4-door speakers. So every door has got a big speaker in it. You've got some other little tweeter speakers and that, but we're not going to do anything to that today. It's these big bass mid-range speakers that you've got in your doors that we're going to have a play with today. And there they are. So, right. What are we going to do? We are going to show you the different types of speakers you can get. We are going to fit what we consider to be the best ones in the car. We've done some other videos that I'll do the pointy thing too. So to remove the front door card, we have done the video and I'll put the link there. Remind me if I don't, send me some abuse in the comments below. I'll do the same when we get to the rear door card. We've also done a video that may be interesting for you guys that are into your sound systems and all that, on how to change the amp which sits under the passenger seat, and we'll put the link there because maybe you want to consider upgrading the amp if you've got the really basic system. Right then, Dan, what have you got ready for us? Dan, what's your favourite music? What's your music genre, Dan?
I like rap.
He likes rap. Dan's a rapper, so you need a bit of boom, 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 boom and all that, do you? Yeah, right. So here we go. Where are we? Right. So basically there are 3 types of speakers that I've come across used on the Range Rover Sport L494. And they're the same, to be honest, as the L405. And I've done the video for the L405. So this is the base model. You can see it's a fairly... They haven't really used much of the real estate for a speaker, have they? It's only about half the diameter of the bigger ones that we've got here. It's in a sort of fairly cheap plastic case. It's got a paper cone, a fairly standard magnet that you'd get. I mean, it's a speaker that you'd have in a 1950s radiogram. It's not looking very, very technical. The ones we've actually got in our car currently, and we've got the Supercharged. Now, it hasn't got the best sound system. It's got the 1200 watt system. Has got this speaker. Now, it's much nicer looking. It's bigger for starters. It's using all the real estate. It's got a sort of much bigger magnet thing on the back there. The main speaker cone is still made of a papery fabric type material, and we'll do a little bit of resistance checking in a moment. So that's the mid-range on the 1200 watt speaker system. Now this one comes from the, what was it called, like super premium. I thought premium was, but yeah, they do super premium. And this one's got a Kevlar. It's a lot lighter actually, and you can see the back. It's got a woven Kevlar speaker cone, and it gives a much better sound response. Now it can also handle much more power because this one is nominally 4 ohms. So let's go through that a bit. Right, do you want to grab the camera, Dan?
Yep.
Right. Now, we have had quite a few people on the L405 say that their speakers are ripped, damaged, wet. So if you are experiencing problems, it's worth taking the door cards off, having a look, and if you're going to replace them, you might as well upgrade. So all the speakers have the same plug. So you've got this little plug here. They all have the same connection. So they've all used the same 4 mounting points. So they're all completely interchangeable. Right. If I swap this over and have a look at the resistance, if I put my multimeter onto ohms, and then just go on here, this is nominally, we'll call it 2 ohms, it's 1.8 ohms, okay? Now, so that's the basic type. The second type, also, or the mid-range, the 1200 watt speaker system, is also nominally 2 ohms. It's wandering about a bit there. Oh my goodness me. Right then, nominally. But this one here is 4 ohms. Now, there's a couple of key things it means. So it means the amp needs to push more power to drive this, but it can handle more power. But what's important is if you change a speaker, you have to change all 4, because otherwise this one will be quiet compared to this one, because it's much easier for the amp to drive this one than it is the 4 ohm one. So you have to change all 4 together. Right, so we are going to change. Now, I'm not an audiophile, I'm not a music expert. All I know is we've done this and we've sold quite a few sets of these to the L405 owners, and everyone thinks it sounds better, and it should do. It's a better quality product. Right, enough yakking, let's get on with the job. So, after you've taken your door card off, you'll be left with this, and here we go.
Let me get a light.
Right, Dan's gone and got a light. We've had complaints about lighting. For some reason, the black interior and everything on this car just sucks light. Right, let's whip these screws out. So we've got one there. I think they're all the same. It's a sort of self-tapping screw. One. Two. Yep, he's the same. Three. Now, where's that connector gone? Right, connector's at the bottom there, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully he'll stay there. And normally they sort of joined with a sort of rubbery, foamy gasket, so they normally stay there while you just do it. Let's have a look.
That's got a latch there.
Has it got a, we've got a clip on that. Yeah, is that a latch? Yeah. It fits, actually it fits in this case. This is a little bit different. There is a little, so I'm going to pull on that speaker thing, because that should come off, but he is, whoa, oh no, he is, so that it just hooks under that, look, you don't need to move that. And as I sort of guessed, the rubbery gaskety material, you see it's got this rubbery foam gasket on the back, it's been compressed at the edge, but as that holds it in place, it's got quite a lot. Right, to remove the connector, if you push on the top there, and give it a, I don't feel like he's springing much. Oh, he's quite tricky. There you go. Yep. So you've got to give that tab a little press. You can't press at the end here like a normal one. It hinges from the end, so you have to get right in down there and give that a press. Right. So that's that one out. Now the new one does come with a new. You see, it's got this new foam, so that will compress. But you see how that's a bit spongy there. So as you tighten it, that will compress. Right, I'm going to put the speaker in, connector in. Sorry. Right there. And then hook that under there. Right. Let's just check it. Now there's something stopping it from seating.
Have you got it on the pin?
Where's that pin?
Is it on the back of the speaker? On the back there, it's got to go in that hole.
Oh, you got it down. Yeah. So that's it. That is the. Is there another? But then you got to get that one under. Hold on. So you got to get that one under. We'll get there together, won't we? And then you got to find out where that hole is. That's it. And then you get it in the right place, and then, in fact, there's two pins on this one, Dan. Let me just have a look. Yeah, there's a pin here and a pin here. So you've got to get it lined up pretty spot on. Yeah. Well, I've located one. That's it. There we go. And that holds it in place. There we go. As ever, we're not that professional, are we? If we were doing this for a living, we wouldn't want to tell anyone how to do it. We'd be charging them how to do it, wouldn't we?
Aye.
Right, so that's how you do. Right, go and have a look at the back door, Dan. I think it's all the same. And do the little pointy thing, and then when we upload the video, we'll put the link. Oh, I'm in your way still, I might hold on. Alright. There we go, so that's the front video. I'll get Dan to do all these later. So this one, it's exactly the same. You got the same screws, the connectors at a slightly different angle. You'll have the same lugs you've got to disconnect. But do the little pointy thing into the top right corner, Dan. Top right corner you got to do. Yeah, feel good to it up like that. Look, there we go. We'll put the thing there of how to remove the rear door card. And then you're all done. Right, I'm going to get Dan to do this now, and then I'm going to come back at the end of the video and we'll get some rap music on, shall we, Dan?
Alright.
Okay, so we finished that upgrade. We've got the new speakers installed, and we're they certainly seem to have more bass. Oh, it's shutting down, but there we go. So we're generally impressed with that. We think it's better, don't we, Dan?
Yeah.
It's definitely got more bass, a fuller sound. So good luck with that upgrade.